of all, if we lived on Mars, we would immediately be frozen. But let's just have a little fun to say we won't be frozen if we lived on Mars. What could happen to change our life? What other things will happen in our lifetime if we lived on Mars? Yeah, of course the weather will change by a lot. Yeah, so the temperature on Mars is negative 81 degrees. So don't be surprised if you suddenly start seeing ice everywhere. We have to wear suits that protect us from, being cold when we go outside. Also, gravity will change. That's the second thing that will change the most. That's right, gravity. Gravity on Mars is 37% lower than gravity on Earth. So, if you jump 1 feet on Earth, you can jump 4 feet on Mars. Mars has the second weakest gravity of all the planets in the solar system, behind Mercury, where you can jump near 5 feet up into the sky. On Earth, I can only jump a maximum of 2 feet or something. Yeah. Okay, so the third most thing that will change if we lived on Mars is by population density. Earth, has lots of space for a person to walk without, touching into another person. But Mars, on the other hand, is the second smallest planet in the solar system. Earth is 16 times larger than Mars, so we will absolutely be crowded everywhere. Yeah. If you don't know what population density means, it's the distance of people being farther from another person. I don't think if you can understand that. But anyway, let's move on. The fourth most thing that will change if we lived on Mars is, the look. The climate. Yeah. Negative 81 degree is the temperature on Mars. And, Earth has a lot higher temperature, like the hottest being 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, anyway, moving on. The fifth most thing to get changed is, sunlight. Yeah, sunlight. Mars is the fourth closest planet to the sun, and it doesn't receive much sunlight. The sun just gets a little sunlight to reach Mars' surface. Okay, so the sixth thing to change the most is, you. Yeah, you. Normally on Earth, when you wake up, you like to have a nice warm bath before doing something you want to do. Yeah, but that will absolutely be different on Mars. So, Mars, doesn't have much water. Plus, if you go in a bathtub, not much water will come, as Mars doesn't have much water. Yeah. The seventh most thing that will change is birds. Birds can fly hundreds of kilometers into the sky, on Earth. Yeah, they can fly hundreds of kilometers. But there are still some birds which can't fly, like parrots or penguins. But anyway, that will completely change on Mars. Well, birds can't fly in space because, Mars is too small for anything to fly. I just think so. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, little bird. I know there's no bird there. Yeah, bird. If you want to go fly in Mars, don't, disturb me. Oh, sorry, there was a blip. Let's continue. Okay, so the eighth thing that will change the most is, weather. Oh, we already talked about weather. Well, other kinds of weather. Yeah, dust storms and all. Yeah, so Earth doesn't have that many dust storms, but Mars has plenty. Yeah, so be ready to be covered in red. And also, to make it worse, there's no water in Mars. So yeah, you can't drink anything to survive the dust storms. Hey, the water on Mars is actually ice, so you can't drink ice, can you? Okay, so the ninth thing which will change the most is the days of the year. Earth has at least 365 days in a year, with February once every 4 years. February gets an extra day, making it 366 days in a year. Still, Mars beats it by a mind-blowing amount. A year on Mars equals 635 Earth days. Yeah, 635 Earth days. Yeah, if you are waiting for one event that will happen in about 5 years, if you're on Mars, it would take exactly about an eternity before your special event could take place. Anyway, the 10th most thing which will change is nearly the last one. Well, so the 10th most thing that will change is your lifetime. Yeah, lifetime. So on Earth you usually take a bath in the morning at 8 o'clock or something. But in Mars you won't have it because there's less water. And if you didn't bring food to eat your breakfast, there's no food on Mars, and same with dinner and lunch. Yeah, there's a lot more that will change in Mars. But this isn't the worst planet to live in. Planets like, if you lived on planets like Mercury and Venus, which are also part of this solar system, you would sadly immediately die because the temperature on Mercury is 780 degrees and Venus's temperature is about 800 degrees. And Earth is a good place to be. It's a good place to be, the best planet in the universe, I could just say, which I know of. If you lived on Jupiter, you can't even land there, but you will suffer from the rain on Jupiter. But before that, you will see some diamonds which can fall on Jupiter. Saturn, yeah, there's also lots of storms. If you lived on Uranus and Neptune, you would experience about 1,000 miles per hour wind. Yeah. And anyway, we still have just a little more things that the 11th thing that will change is, well, the amount of countries. Yeah, countries. Earth has a whopping 195 countries, while Mars has not even one country. Not even one. And if Mars just had one country, I would like to call it the Mars Empire. Yeah, the Mars Empire. I know that's a funny name. The Mars Empire, the Mars Empire. Anyway, we are nearly done. The 12th thing that will change is your school, if you are office. Well, there's not much school in Mars, so your parents might ask you to do your homework for 7 hours. Yeah, if you live in kindergarten, you have to do it for 7 hours, but preschool will be easy because it will just do, hey, but read the ABCs for me. Hey, write the ABCs for me. Anyway, the 13th and third final thing that will change is, well, your electronics. Just kidding. It's the amount that light takes to come to Mars. Well, light takes just about little more than a second to reach the moon. But Mars, it takes nearly 1 minute. That's about 60 times, longer than the time that light takes to go from Earth to the moon or moon to Earth. And it would take 2 minutes for you to go from Earth to Mars, Mars to Earth by light. Yeah, or even more because you might stay half a year in Mars. Yeah. And because of you don't have a Google map, so you might just fly to Jupiter. Anyway, this is just the second last thing that I have to tell you. The 14th thing that will change is gravity. We talked about this, but other kind of gravity. If you jump 2 feet on Earth, you could be able to jump nearly 8 feet on Mars. Anyway, approaching the last thing that will change, the least thing that will change. Well, your lifetime. Your lifetime on Earth is 70 to 80 years. Same on Mars. No difference. Oh, yeah. You forgot about, poor old Pluto isn't a planet anymore. It was demoted in 2006. Well, he will immediately freeze because of the low temperatures if you live on Pluto. Anyway, it's time to share our joke. And I hope this video helped you so much about what if you lived on Mars and the other planets of the solar system, including Pluto, even though it's a dwarf planet until 2006. Anyway, our joke is, why was 6 afraid of 7? 5 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. The answer is because 7, 8, 9. Get it? 7, 8, 8, the number 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. So funny. Okay, it's the end of this video. And don't forget to like this video. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And hit Bye bye. See you on Ayan's Kids Learning Cube Day 16. Bye bye. See ya.